So you got to understand, the craziest thing you can do as a man is not get jacked. I know I've said this many times. I've said this many, many times, and you guys still don't understand. You guys still make excuses. Everybody's still making excuses like, oh, I don't want to get jacked because it's too much. You don't need to get jacked to succeed. The reality is a lot of you have very weak auras. I know you've probably heard auras going around the room when it comes to like YouTube. Every YouTuber is talking about aura. You need to have an aura. You need to build an aura. You need to build a certain level of dominance when you walk into a room, when you get on a call with a client, when you shake somebody's hand. You need to have a dominant aura. The only way you can do that is to change your self-image. The way you change your self-image is getting jacked. Now, getting jacked doesn't mean you look like a crusty bodybuilder. It means that you get in the best shape of your life. You push your body to a limit in the gym. You challenge it. You challenge it through boxing. You challenge it through kickboxing, Muay Thai. You go hit the gym. You hit the weights hard. You don't need to train like a bodybuilder. But you do need to get in the gym and you do need to push yourself mentally and physically, and that is what's going to increase your aura. And that is what's going to change the way that people perceive you in real life. Too many of you, when you walk around, you literally look down, you look like a tiny little speck in the room, and you wonder why nobody respects you. Well, nobody respects you because you don't look like somebody who's worth respecting. You don't look like you've actually done something in life. You don't look like you've actually went through adversity. See, military people, they go through hardship. They go through physical hardship. They go through marksmanship. They learn different things. They go through different things that cause their brain to harden, that causes them to have an aura of respect. That is why when a vet walks into a room, you respect him, whether you know he's a vet or not. Usually you might not even know that he's a vet, but you know he has something in him. Every time you get jacked, when you finally actually get jacked in your life, people will start to see something inside of you. They'll start to see the twinkle in your eye. They'll start to see how you move. You're going to walk around like a status symbol because you're respectable. You show discipline. You show that you have a strong mental mindset. And this is, again, if you don't overdo it on steroids or do steroids at all, I don't ever condone that. I don't do it myself. I'm fully natural. That is why my mind is as hard as it is, because I push my body to its natural limit. I have not used anything to supplement for it. I don't ever talk bad about anybody else who's done it. I don't judge, but for me, I don't do that. But you need to have a dominant aura, especially when you're trying to build a personal brand on YouTube. By the way, link is in the description if you want one-on-one coaching when it comes to building your personal brand on YouTube. I'm helping people build their personal brand, monetize their personal brand, have a coaching offer on the back end or an info product on the back end. Just a shameless plug. Link is in the description. Training grounds is in the description too. Paid community as well. You can basically learn personal branding with other men who are looking to build their self-image as well as build their personal brand. You have to understand personal branding has everything to do with aura. What is the aura that you show in front of the camera? When you walk into a room for a business deal, what is the aura that you bring? Do you bring respect to yourself when you walk into a room? Do people look at you and they say, man, who is that guy? What does he do? Why am I gravitated towards him? And you haven't even said a word yet. See, a lot of you have to babble and run circles when it comes to talking to get somebody's attention. When you get jacked, you don't need to do that. You automatically command attention because of how you look, the stature, how your clothes fit you, how so many people literally do not have the physique. You may have thought that everyone looks jacked. What are you talking about? Look on YouTube. Yes, fitness influencers, the 0.01% of the population do. Sure, because that's what they dedicate their lives to. I'm not saying you dedicate your life to fitness because I didn't, right? I've done a lot with my life. I've done a lot in business. I've done a lot in several different areas of life. I have a full resume. But at the end of the day, the foundation, what got me into rooms, what got me interested, what got people interested in me was my physique, how I look, because that is what people see. They don't hear you speak. They don't know what your mind's like, but they know what you look like. And a lot of you look like a sack of oatmeal. You guys literally look like a bag of oatmeal, and you think that people are going to be attracted to you to pay you money for a service or to do deals with you or to be friends with you or to help you with different opportunities. Nobody helps the person who looks like a sack of oatmeal. Nobody. I don't care what you say. You may say, oh, well, Elon Musk, he's somebody who constantly, he does really well. He's a billionaire and he's fat. Yes. Elon Musk has overlapped you. He's lapped everybody when it comes to IQ. I promise you your IQ is not 200. I promise you your IQ is probably below 90. So don't try to compare yourself to someone who's an outlier. I'm talking to average people. People who have average IQs, who have average businesses, who have average careers, even people who have above average careers. If you want to elevate yourself, you need to get jacked. And it, again, does not mean that you have to look like a bodybuilder, but you need to look like somebody who is important. You need to look like somebody who takes care of themselves. You have to have a glow to you. Your face has to glow. The way that your face glows is when you're in the gym, you're sweating, your nutrition is on point. That's where the discipline comes in, your nutrition. I'm not gonna lie to you, there's sometimes I'm not disciplined with my nutrition and my body suffers for it. But because I have a lot of health reserves from actually getting jacked and pushing my body to its limit, I can recover a lot faster than the average person, and so can you. Yes, do I have genetics? Absolutely. But what you have right now, you can transform your body right now. You can transform your self-image if you simply take yourself just slightly a bit more serious than you have. If you stop doing all of the degenerate things that people are doing and you start taking your health serious, you start taking your diet serious, you start taking your physique serious, your whole entire life will change. I made a video on this, getting jacked will change your life. It literally will, and it will give you a dominant aura, an aura that people cannot miss, they cannot ignore, they must respect, they must hear what you have to say. And with that, you will not have to say a lot. You'll only have to say very few words and they will be more impactful than the fool that's in the corner babbling because all he can do is talk. All he can do is talk because he does not have the work to show for what he's done. In terms of his body, his self-image is literally poor. You need to have a rich self-image. The way that you have a rich self-image is by building your body so when you look in the mirror, you know that you've actually made a difference in your life. You've actually changed your life. You've actually made a difference. You've actually extended your life. You look like somebody who is respectable. You look like somebody that somebody would want to be stuck in an elevator with because you look trustworthy, because you've actually put in the work. That's what a lot of you idiots don't realize. You guys don't realize that it's not just about the body. It's not about the body. It's not about the vanity of everything. It's really about what comes with it. It's about the aura that it brings. Most of you have literal dim auras. Nobody can even recognize you anywhere. You might say, well, I don't want to be recognized. I want to stick at home. I just want to be at home and just do my... Of course you do. That's coping. Everybody wants to stand out in their own way. Everybody wants to be successful in life in their own way. I'm not saying you need to be a billionaire. I'm not saying you need to look like a bodybuilder. Those are two extremes. But you need to push yourself to the limit when it comes to physicality, and you need to make sure you push yourself to the limit when it comes to how much income you can make with what you want to do. And I'm telling you, the key to actually doing both of those things is actually putting in the work and focusing on getting jacked as well as getting rich, of course. Don't tell me you don't want to be rich, because you do. You want to be free. I believe freedom is being rich. Rich is being free. Having the body of your dreams is freedom. That means you can eat whatever you want and you don't have to worry about gaining another extra pound of fat, because your metabolism is now sped up. I can literally sit down and burn 2,400 calories because my metabolism is sped up. I will make more videos on increasing your metabolism. A lot of people have very, very low metabolism. And that also shows in your aura. People who have low metabolisms typically have weak auras. People who have high metabolisms have very strong auras, have very dominant auras. You have to embrace your masculinity, and the best way to do that is to physically get in shape. Get jacked. I'm gonna irritate people because I'm gonna keep saying this. Get jacked. That literally will change the course of your life. It will change the course of your life mentally. It'll change the course of your life, obviously, physically. It will also change the course of your life financially, which is what men want. Men want power. Men want dominance. Men want to be respected. You want to be respected. If you want to be respected, look like somebody who's respectable. But if you want to stay and be the same, do what you got to do. Watch my other videos if you need fitness advice. I'm not here to be a fitness coach. I'm here to actually motivate you to get in the gym and do the things you already know how to do, the things that you already know you're supposed to do. Go do 100 push-ups a day. Go do 100 sit-ups a day. Go do 100 pull-ups a day. Go do 100 air squats a day. You don't need to be in the gym. When you go to a gym, get a workout. Look at my workouts that I've made. I will start making more workouts now. I'm back in that mode, right? Everything's there. Everything's there for you. But I'm here to motivate you. I'm also here to help you make money through your personal brand. And the way your personal brand will succeed, again, is through getting in shape. That is how my personal brand has taken off as fast as it has. That's why it's still rising. That's why every video I put out with just my physique gets a lot of views. because people respect it. They want to know what I have to say. It's just the reality of the game. This is the reality of what you're looking at. Everybody wants to know. So make sure that you do that. Make sure that you get in the best shape of your life so that you can actually change your life. People will respect you, and you will finally be a dominant man with a dominant aura that can get whatever he wants, whenever he wants, and live the life of his dreams. Share this with a friend who needs it. I love y'all, of course. Tap in with me again. Link is in the description, one-on-one coaching for personal branding. If you feel like you're ready to take your personal brand on YouTube to the next level, this is the best time to do it. Authenticity is key right now. This is the time where you can put in the least amount of effort on YouTube, get the highest results, and actually change your life and make money, have time freedom, location freedom, and just overall freedom of life. All right, so I'm gonna catch you on the next video.